Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Welcome to Sweet Talk with Sweet Pea Live.
We haven't done one for a while, Deanna, so we might be a bit rusty.
Yeah, we haven't done one for a while, so
and we're just kind of taking our time a little bit because we're waiting. We know some more people are trying to join in. So hello to wherever you are in the world. Some places it's going to be nighttime. It's 8:30 in the morning here on a Tuesday,
and it's cold.
Well, it's not that cold.
It is cold. It's
cold for Brisbane.
It's like 10 degrees Celsius, which is freezing. So we're just going to wait for a little bit for more people to join, and then we're going to get into it. So today we'll be talking about some of our so-longs, our new releases, and exciting news for the week.
And we also we're in our filming studio, but we've got all our staff. They're all in the other room on their computers, and I'm working away. So they're going to be answering questions as well. So if you've got any questions, you can just type it into the comments there in the group page and the retail page there, and everyone, they'll be helping you with the answers, because Deanna and I probably won't be able to keep up with the comments. Hello, Pamela from New Mexico. Hayley from Kansas City. Wow, everyone's joining in.
So I think it was when I looked at the live, that the information that Christine shared, I think that she said it was 3:30 p.m. in America, or like, I know America has lots of different time zones, so in one place in America, and then in the UK, I think it's 10:30. So I guess you might be having a cup of tea, or you might be having a wine.
Hopefully you're having a wine at night and not in the morning, wherever you are.
Hi, Rita. Rita's one of our great admins in our groups who helps everyone.
Everyone would know Rita. She's
Yes.
always there commenting and helping people. We love Rita.
So I think, when will we get started, James?
I think
We've got directors telling us what to do, all these people behind the
you need to mention
scenes.
this first.
Oh, yeah. So
Yes.
before we get into it, we are doing a competition today.
It's a live competition.
It's a So all you have to do, if you're watching us on Facebook, you just have to like the video, the post with the video. You need to share the video and you need to comment shared in just the live chat feed. And then by the end of the video, we'll announce the winner. And the winner will receive our new range of faux leather that we got probably at the start of the year. So I thought there was 9, but there's actually 10. So the winner will get all 10 of these new faux leathers and we'll ship them to you for free.
Beautiful sparkly ones, some nice muted ones, even a black with a bit of glitter
That's
in it.
my favourite, the black glitter one.
It's a nice one. And then there's another one with a black one with a bit of texture. So we've got a few black ones now. And then these beautiful muted colours. There's a mustard. What's that one called? Taupe. Light taupe and a sage. And then we've got a beautiful wax burgundy. It's got a lovely texture to it too. So they're all the new ones. So this is a live competition. So by and you have to comment in the in this post
in the feed. So if you're watching the video, you'll see like a live feed against the video. So that's where you just write shared.
Yeah.
So I think we might get started. So I think we'll start with our sew-along. So we just finished, I'm sure you all know that we have quite a few sew-alongs. We have 6 or 7 groups. We just finished the May sew-along, which was the Winding Star, which was beautiful. The Pretty Patchwork Purse.
Which was the Keep It Simple
sew-along. The Kiss sew-along.
Yep.
And we are just about to finish the block 5 of the No Place Like Home quilt, which is the block of the month. And there was a lot of entries. So Christine, who picks the winners of the prizes, had a very hard job ahead of her, and she always does every month when she has to pick. But we have started a new sew-along for this month, and it was released yesterday. So this is the Lighthouse hanger. So it was released yesterday, and the sew-along competition goes until the 27th of June. So you have until then to complete your project and then post it into the group by the 27th Australian Eastern Standard Times.
And Deanna, there's a 30% discount code for this design. So when you join the Facebook group, if you look in the featured post at the top of the group where we pin the post, there'll be all the information about the sew-along. There'll be a 30% discount code that you use for this. You can only use one code at checkout. So if you want this design, 30% off. The good thing about our sew-alongs is you don't have to pay to join our sew-alongs. They're just a fun place where everyone's sewing the same design out. You're under no obligation to get the thing finished by the end of the month.
No.
But the good thing is you get a 30% discount off the code. So even if you've got no intention of finishing it or even starting it, you can still join, watch everyone else making their beautiful lighthouses, and you can get a 30% discount code.
And the discount code, for, as Annette said, you'll be able to find this in the group, but the discount code for this one is Lighthouse30. So if you want to get the discount code for this one, I really love this design because I love batik fabric. I think the sunset is beautiful. The stars really stand out. So we were just talking before about how we could possibly do this design, and I mentioned that I saw a lady in the group yesterday who commented that she lived in Nova Scotia and that she could see this being done with icebergs, and I thought that was really interesting because that's not what I would have thought when I saw this design, but now that mentioned it, I can see it.
Yeah.
Instead of doing the brown embroidery for the little rocks in the water, you could make them like a light grey or a white for icebergs. And then I don't know if anyone knows the Byron Bay Lookout Lighthouse here in Australia in northern New South Wales, but that lighthouse does not have red in it, so you could just do it as a white lighthouse.
That lighthouse is the most eastern tip of Australia. So if you go to that lighthouse, that's the furthest east you can get on our eastern coast. So, yes, you could make it look like the lighthouse in your area easily by just changing colours. You know, we've done all bright colours, but you could do it like a stormy.
Yeah, moody.
A moody one. You could do it like light colours. But that's the good thing about these sew-alongs. Everyone will have their own interpretation, and you can just watch along and really enjoy, see how everyone interprets it. So in this one we've used, and we like using texture in our design, so the alternating colours of this lighthouse, we've used some faux leather. So we've got a very matte, smooth grain red there, and this beautiful antique white, which has got beautiful grain in it. So when the light's on it, it just shows different textures. So if you wanted to do that on all in whites, you could do like different tones of whites or anything just to show the different panels in the lighthouse.
And I really love the embroidery on the top of the water. It's like the reflection of the sunset. It's very pretty. So that is the lighthouse hanger, and it's available in the 5x7, 6x10 and the 7x12. And this is the 6x10 size. We generally do our designs that come in these sizes in the 6x10 for our samples. So that is that one.
And also we put usually on our designs description on the website, we'll have the finished dimensions of a project. So just to let you know that, you know, if you were to make this with all these panels in the bigger size, it would give you the dimensions, the final dimensions for that. So that's that sew along. And we've got another sew along starting. It's going to be out tomorrow. Could be somebody else's the next day, depending on where in the world you are. It's our KISS sew along. KISS stands for keeping it simple. This may not look simple, but this is made in one hooping.
And this is called the Mandala Boxy case. So it's not released yet, so you won't find it on the website. It's coming out on the 5th of June, Australian time. And then like the lighthouse sew along, it'll be finishing up on the 27th of June as well. So that one does have a discount code as well in the group. I don't know what it is right now because it wasn't there when I looked at it, but you'll be able to find that in the featured post.
Once the sew along starts, it'll be released, that discount code. And even though the sew along hasn't started, you're most welcome to join that group now. It'll be finishing up with the previous design. And then this one will be released in a couple of days' time, and then everyone will be stitching out this design.
Oh, yeah. And then if you're already in a KISS group or the sew along group, you don't need to rejoin. You're already in it for the next month, so you'll always see what's coming up. Like Annette said, this is done all in the one hoop. We've done them a bit different. So this one has a flip and fold technique, and this one doesn't. So you can do it either way. And it's got a beautiful mandala design on the top, and then it's just like an open box corner case. So that's it there. We've used our size 3 nylon zips. So we have the zips available in a couple of options. This one you could use our 13.5 zip. So we have them available pre-cut as a 3-pack or a 6-pack maybe, depending on where you are. But if you don't want to use a pack and you want to buy a bigger roll, we do have the rolls available as well.
This is more economical because they look like they're metal, but they're not. So you can actually sew over them. You can cut through the teeth, no worries. And this long length, which is 2.57 metres long or 3 yards, comes with 9 pulls. So that's a very economical way to use it. So if you were wanting to make different sizes of these, you could get some of these made in this one, and then you could cut smaller lengths and make the little ones. These would be wonderful gifts, Deanna, wouldn't they?
Yeah, gifts, or like if you have, a gift for a birthday coming up quickly.
Or selling them at a market or something.
Yeah, a lot of our designs, if you like to attend markets to sell the things that you make, we have a lot of great quick stitch outs that look really individual. Yeah. Different to store-bought.
And as Katie mentioned, this is a very good, because I was in the sewing room before and I was saying to Katie, why do you like this purse, Katie? And she said she loves it because when they stitched this out, they used scraps. It's a good scrap buster because you could pick all different colours with that flip and fold technique. That's a great little one. And so this is in our Keep It Simple sew along. It looks like it would be difficult, but it's not. It's one hooping.
And it starts tomorrow. Yes. So that one comes out tomorrow. What else do we have? Okay, so another thing that I need to tell you guys is that for the sew-alongs, if you've been a part of them for a while, you know that we've given out a range of prizes to different people who participate in the sew along and post their projects. We've changed it up a little bit, starting from the Lighthouse sew along. So from now on until if it does change again, but for now, it'll be 4 overall winners, and then it'll be 9 random winners. So the 4 overall winners will receive 50% off, like a 50% off code plus 2 free designs. And then the 9 random winners will get 25% off code plus 1 free design. So there's freebies in there, but we've just changed it around to mix it up a little bit to make it a bit more interesting.
And talk about this again, Deanna.
Yeah, well,
another plug for our.
So
if you're watching live, we've got this competition that'll be finished by the end of our chat this morning. So if you like, share, and comment. So comment after you've done both of those things in the post.
Yeah, in the comments that are.
Because I'd hate for you to get to the end of the video and have forgotten to do that. And we've got everyone out in the our workroom monitoring that, so that they'll be running in before we finish talking with the winner.
Barbara says she can't wait to get the box corners, the boxed holder.
Yeah.
And if you've been following us for a while, you might know that the first week of June is usually our big sew-along week. So we have the main sew-along release this week. We have the sew-along release this week. And we also have our very, very cute No Place Like Home Block 6 release this week. So
and this is a sneak peek. Because it's a couple of days away.
It's due on it's out on Friday at Australia time. So this is the latest block, which I think is so cute. I love the veranda and the little cocktail jug on the table. There's a lot of details in these designs.
Yeah, look really. It's like finding Where's Wally, kind of like it's like you just see so much detail when you look at different
every
things,
time you look at it. Yeah.
And this is all embroidery. This isn't printed fabric. It's just plain fabric with embroidery on. So pretty.
So with the block of the month design, unlike the other two sew-alongs that had a code that you enter to receive the discount, the block of the month is just automatically discounted for the entire month that it's released in. So you don't need a code to this one and you'll still get a discount. So obviously it's June and we're halfway through the block of the month sew-along already.
So I wanted to show the first 2 that we ever did. So this was block 1. And see, again, we like to mix it up a bit. So we've got added a bit of texture with our glitter nude faux leather there and a bit of the antique white grain. And so that's some of our cork. You don't have to. You can use all fabrics, but we just think it makes things look a little bit different. So that's one of them. Then this was block 2. I'm not going to show them all today, just the first couple. So they're all different, and you can add as much detail and personality into your little houses as you like. So that's block 6 will be coming out in a couple of days' time.
Yeah, so the idea behind these blocks were that obviously we have customers all around the world, and I know that people like to personalize things and kind of put their own spin on our designs. So these ones are really great because I've seen people, especially for this first one we did, I've seen people do beautiful summer versions of this, daytime versions, nighttime versions. I've seen people in the Northern Hemisphere do snowy versions. So really, even if it doesn't look summery or doesn't look wintry, you can still make it however you want with different fabric choices and colours.
And that's a good thing, again, about these sew-along groups. You'll see everybody else's interpretation of it. So you might not live in a snowy, wintry place, but to see how people are doing that would be wonderful. Or if you're living in a tropical place, the reverse would apply. So that's a good thing to look out for. Someone's just asked, what's the name of that bag, Deanna?
This one?
Yeah, so this is called our Mandela Boxy purse.
Yes.
And it's not released yet. It's released in a couple of days' time. It's going to be in the KISS, the Keeping Simple Sew-along group, which you can join now and you'll be there for when it's released in a couple of days' time, along with this 30% discount coupon.
Yes. So that's all our sew-alongs. Oh, no, sorry. We have another sew-along that's still going. It's called the Katie Clutch Sew-along group. We don't have a sample of the Katie Clutch with us today because we are doing a bunch of shows in Australia. It's kind of come into Australian craft show season and they are en route to our Bendigo show.
Yeah, so Deanna and I were in Canberra only a week and a half ago. So we've done...
Martin, I wasn't there.
Oh, Oh my goodness, Deanna wasn't. I was there. Martin and Mark were there, and we were at the Canberra show, and we were showing all the latest designs. So yeah, that's where the Katie clutch is. We've got 2 versions that we were showing. It's actually packed up and it's on its way to Bendigo, where Deanna and I will be doing the quilt show in another couple weeks' time.
Where it will be even colder than here.
It's all right, Deanna. You just wear a cardigan or a jumper.
I don't own one. So that's the Katie clutch. It has roughly another few weeks to go. So in the first round, the bag sew-alongs that we have, the idea behind them is to introduce you to a new technique that we haven't done before. So the bag sew-alongs are always like an interesting shape. They try and teach you something new. And because they are often a bit more complicated, we lengthen the time of the sew-along so you have more time to complete it.
Yeah, we don't want people panicking, thinking they're not going to get it finished in time.
Yes.
It gives you more time then to not rush into things and take your time with picking your colours and everything.
Well, like some people have done, make multiple versions of the Katie clutch, which is so good to see.
I think once you've done one of those,
Yeah.
And sort of mastered the steps and everything,
Yeah.
you just keep waking up with different ideas in your head for colourways. I want to shout out to Janine. She's watching from over in the UK. I just saw her saying
Janine.
hello. Hope you're having a nice time over there, Janine.
My auntie, my other auntie, they're everywhere.
You can't escape the aunties and the fam. All the mothers.
All the mothers. So we have talked about all of the sew-alongs. Oh, so with the Katie clutch,
Let's talk about this again too.
we have the Katie clutch, which we don't have, but we also have another design that kind of goes with that. It's called the Katie Cosmetics purse. So
it's also on holidays going en route to Bendigo.
It is on holidays, yeah. So if you're interested, you just have to look for the Katie clutch on the website, and
Katie Cosmetic.
All the links to the sew-alongs that we have are going to be available at the end of the video. So that is the sew-along. So again, don't forget to like, share and comment on the video that you've shared it, so you can go into the draw to win 10 of our new faux leathers.
We're probably halfway through, so you only have not long to do that.
And so it's worth over $124 Australian dollars. So it's a good haul. I would be happy with that one.
I think so too. So, Deanna, we were talking about some of our designs we can't show today because they're en route to shows.
Yes.
So we've just done Canberra. We're going to be in the Bendigo Craft Alive show from June 13 to 15. So Deanna and I are going to fly down there next week, set up the show, and we'll be there to meet you all. So as I said, you'll see all those new designs. We've even taken our beautiful ethereal grow quilt, so that's going to be up on the wall.
Yep.
We're going to have our products there for you to buy. Then we're going to have an Adelaide show on the 5th to 7th of July. I think you're going to be there with me again, Deanna.
Yep,
and Silvana will be there too. So Silvana's one of our digitisers. That's a good chance for you to come along and meet her. It's our first time attending either Bendigo or Adelaide.
Yeah.
We've had people in South Australia and Adelaide asking for us to come and visit them for years. So we're finally doing it. So I hope everyone comes to see us. And Bendigo is going to be the only show we do in Victoria this year too. So
yes, most likely. Yeah. It'll be, so if you want to come and see us and you're in Victoria, make sure you come out to Bendigo. I've heard it's lovely out there. It'll be crisp.
I think everyone's getting a general feel that you don't like
I'm
the cold.
scared. Okay, so that's everyone knows about the prize. So
hello, Ruth from California. I'm just seeing people while they're saying, I'm just keeping looking. We'll be looking at different people. Karen Cross from Georgia. Hello, Elaine. You're in our group a lot, posting your beautiful makes. So talking about makes, Deanna, we've got some new releases to show.
Yes.
Now, this first one is a bit of a departure from our normal pretty pink, flowery type things.
Yes.
But it's something that's been requested a lot, and we like to do different things.
So this one is called our Steampunk Clutch. So it is one of our designs. A lot of our new designs lately have got the zip put in the hoop like this. So this is the front of it. I'll just get James to do a close-up.
So, Deanna, it's all embroidery and applique, isn't it? So
yeah,
all of this clockwork, cogs and everything, that's not print on the fabric. That's you embroider that. So you can make that any colour you wish.
And I like how even the body of the clutch has got this embroidery detail in there as well, because it kind of looks like a cutout into metal, and you can see inside It's like the gears are inside
and then
the
these are like
purse.
screws. See the
rivets.
the rivets? I think they're like heads of screws, aren't they? So they're all embroidered. It's such a very, very clever design.
So I believe steampunk is a pretty niche interest, but I think it looks really cool, even if you're not into steampunk, but you find this interesting. So this is done in the 6x10 hoop. We've used our black and rose gold zip. We've used just a metal clasp to close it. And then fabric on the inside. And this faux leather here is our wax burgundy faux leather, which is a part of the new prize. It's very soft and it has a nice waxy finish.
It's all lined.
And then this is the back. It's just plain on the back. But you can make your own straps, or we like to use a lot of bag hardware from old bags that we have that we don't use the actual bag anymore, but the hardware is still good. So that is that.
So do you think, I'm looking at this, Deanne, do you think it's kind of like a masculine sort of design, isn't it?
It is masculine, but I think steampunk is, I was confused. I thought steampunk was along the lines of Mad Max, but I Googled it and I was very wrong.
I actually meant to look that up yesterday to find out the origins of it.
Well, apparently Mad Max is diesel punk, and steampunk is more of a Victorian era fashion, kind of like, well, I've seen a lot of people do it for cosplay.
Yes, that's true. That's right. They do too.
So if you have any cosplayers in your family, that might be good for them. And or I think even the anime clutch.
Yeah, true. That's right. So they're kind of niche designs, but we like to cater for everybody. I think you can get online too. You can get steampunk bag hardware too. So we've just got one of our handles, but you could buy, all steampunky looking bits and pieces to put on that.
The 6x10 size.
Yep.
So we also recently released a embroidery design, and here it is.
Completely different to the steampunk.
Yeah, completely different. So it's called The Kindness is Like Candy embroidery. So Alison actually had this, she designed this for a t-shirt for James to wear during our videos, and unfortunately, we don't have the t-shirt here, but this is the embroidery. So
James was going to wear it today and model it for you, and I'm sure you would have all liked to see James modelling it for you, but it's in the wash apparently. So we're just going to show up some photos of it, I think, maybe. No, James is just going to zoom in closely.
Yeah, we'll just zoom in. So this is just an embroidery-only design, so you can really put this on anything. You can put it on a t-shirt, you can put it on a tote bag, a cushion. It would be kind of cute for a Halloween bag, maybe. So that was one release last week, and then another one that we don't have is
the farm animal
bag,
which is a shame we don't have it, but we took it to the show because people like to see it up close. So it's actually in a suitcase on its way to Bendigo show. I think we're going to show up we're going to put up a photo of it now. So it's a great bag. It can be made in the 5x7, 6x10, and 8x12 hoop. You can, so depending on the size of the hoop, naturally the panels will be a different size. So if you make it, the 6x10 actually makes a kind of a decent size kind of a diaper bag. So if you go bigger, it's going to be bigger. And then the cute little animals made in the hoop as well is very, very cute.
It's cute for kids because they can really play with the bag and put them in their little pockets. I had an email the other day from a lady who didn't make this design, but she made I think it was the Australian Animals bag, which is very similar to this. And she said that the person that she made it for, their son really enjoyed playing with it. He was like carrying little toys around and putting them back in their houses.
It's great for a new mother because you have all your baby or your toddler bits and pieces in the bag, and then you've got the toys so that, if you were doing a nappy change, it's very hard to, I know because I've got a grandson at the moment who he just wiggles the whole time. So if you're changing your baby, child, toddler, their diaper or nappy, and you want to keep them still, you can give them a toy to, entertain them. So it's good. So yeah, that's a very good thing. We've actually got quite a few of those bags. So we've got the Australian Animals bag, we've got a dinosaur bag, we've got a fairy bag, we've got a car bag.
There was another one, a woodland
animal bag.
Yeah.
So it's all along the same themes with these little holes in the pocket, in the panels of the bag, and you put little animals in them. Very, very cute. So you can check out that whole section on the website.
So we have a question.
Yes.
Bev has asked, what is the quilt hanging behind them in the black with the black background?
We're getting to that in a minute.
It's called the Bomb Wonder Quilt, but we have news.
We have news.
And then, so I don't know if you've seen our design that was released last week called the Yarn Holder Dispenser. So I don't know if you guys know this, but Alison is a very avid crocheter. She came up with this design to keep the ball of yarn contained in a machine embroidery box. So this one, we've made it in, I can't remember what size that is, but that is, it's got like a little...
It looks like a 6x10. It might be the biggest one up, maybe.
Could be. Oh, 6x6 maybe.
Yeah, 6x6, yeah, but
So
6x10 hoop.
It has a zip in the top so you can put your ball of yarn in there. Martin's done it so it's got a little, I don't know what you call that.
A little loopy thing to
Loopy
stop it
thing.
from going right back into the seam.
And then it's got, we've used a PVC vinyl on the outside so you can see what you've got in there. And then it's got a little grommet in there for where the tail of the yarn comes out.
So this is all quilted, and then the grommet's done in the hoop, of course. That's all got, it's got
It says
embroidery on it.
Love a yarn, like that one.
Yeah.
And so I always say that I need to make things and I don't get around to it, but I do think I need to make this one because I have a cat, and every time I try and crochet, she pulls everything around and it just ends up a mess.
Oh, that's perfect, Diana.
Yes, so then it'll protect my wool from my demon cat.
I wonder, and I don't know, so I could be wrong saying this because sometimes I have these crazy ideas. Could you put a square tissue box in there?
Oh, you might have opened a box of worms, I'm not sure.
A try. Anyway, you could use it for multiple things, I think. Give us your ideas. If you can think of anything else you can use it for, put it in the comments. But I think it's fun. You could stack them up. Wouldn't that look cool on a shelf with all your different coloured yarns in it?
And then the next one we have, which we don't have here, is the traditional cathedral window quilt, which is like a 3D take on the traditional cathedral design. So I don't know if we have...
We've got it up.
It's going to pop up on the screen soon what it looks like. And then we have a couple of videos and photos that better display the 3D aspect of the design. So on the screen now you can see where the little diamond-shaped things are. The edging, the cream edging is actually like it's a 3D piece on top of the block at the back. We do have a tutorial on this design. So if you're struggling to get your head around it, you can have a look at that.
We've seen a couple of nice versions lately. Kathy, she made a lovely pillow with it.
And Jan made a nice pillow.
Yeah.
Saw that one.
Different colourways. So, yeah.
So that's that design. And then another one that we don't have here is called the poker chip design. So Silvana designed these poker chips.
It's a coaster. It's a coaster.
Oh, yeah, poker chip coasters. So they'll be popping up on the screen as well.
How good are these, Deanna, for a gift? You know how people always want to have a sort of like a small gift that you could give somebody? It's such a practical thing to use.
Yeah, and you can, if you have a poker lover in your life, I think this
or
would
even
be a
a card player. Like
cards.
It's got the different
games
house.
room.
Yeah, you don't need to be a poker player. I just think it's a really fun sort of a coaster.
And that is actually real rum in that drink. It's not one of our fake prop drinks that Nettie sometimes has.
What, you mean like this cup of tea?
Oh yeah, you're not on the screen now, but
oh
now we are.
Like this
so
one.
We have a lot of these things laying around. We have some cocktails, some cupcakes, and none of them are real. But this was real. Fake donuts.
The only trouble with this cup of tea is there's actually dust on it now. I have to get in and dust my cup of tea.
So that's all of our sew-alongs and all of our new recent releases. So again, if you're just joining and you want a chance to win,
you've got to do this quickly because we're going to be finishing up soon.
So if you want a chance to win 10 of our new faux leathers, all you have to do is share, like, and comment that you've shared on this post, and then you can go on the chance to win. Mm-hmm. So I guess the next bit of news is that we are having a month-long super sweet sale. So the sale is starting this week. It starts actually 4 minutes ago. So this week we have each week we have a new promotion. So this week we're focusing on all of our bomb designs and our block of the week designs that have been released pre-2024. So none of the designs that the No Place Like Home won't be included in the sale, and neither will the Easter block of the week, but everything else that we've ever done that's a block of the week or a bomb will be included in the sale. So a lot of people have been asking what this design is, and this is a block of the month design that we did a few years ago.
This actually, Deanna, I'm pretty sure this was the first block of the month that we ever did.
It might have been.
And Emma, our wonderful digitizer, she did this one. It's called the Wonder Quilt, and there's 12 blocks in it, and each block represents something to do with nature. It's a really good one because it's just got large pieces of applique.
And you can see and I forgot to tell you what the actual sale is, but I'll just finish talking about this. So if you look, it's all just, it looks complicated,
but it's not.
I haven't made it, but it's not complicated. It's just pieces of applique with satin stitching and then some quilting in the background.
Yep.
So it's a great scrap buster as well.
The machine does it all. The machine, you're doing the applique with the machine, you're doing all the quilting background with the machine. The machine starts and stops if you haven't done it before. For you to do your applique pieces, it'll stop to do the satin stitch. So if you look in there, you can see different parts of nature, I guess. So this is an owl, little fox, that's a flower, cattle, cow, bull with his horns. And there's one here, lilies, and they've got a spot there where you can personalise
Alison
it.
said this week, because I didn't know what this one was, but apparently this is the Tree of Life.
Yeah, I thought,
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that.
So I should probably tell you what the actual sale
Yeah.
is. So for the whole, the sale will be 40% off pre-2024 bombs and blocks. So we have the bulk packs available, and then we also have the singular blocks available.
Yeah, so if you're into foxes, you could just buy that fox panel.
Yeah.
But if you want to buy the whole block, the whole bulk pack, you can get that on special.
Yeah. And a part of this sale is we will be adding new categories to the sale each week. So this week, as I said, it's just bomb and bow pre-2024. They will be 40% off automatically. You don't need a code. And then there is an additional promotion available, but you have to go to the website to find out what it is. I'm not going to tell you here.
It's a bit of fun for you all. So this is another little block of the month. That was an Easter one. Someone's asking about the quilt in front of us. This was that was a block of the month.
The block of the month from 2 years ago.
But this is called the Treasured Notions. This is an awesome quilt. Beautiful.
So this quilt is meant to be it's meant to show more of hand embroidery, even though it's all done completely in the hoop with the embroidery machine. So these kind of look like they're hand embroidered. It comes with everything. You can, as I said, you can buy them separately, but it comes with everything you see here. These borders I've seen used on a lot of other designs. I think I've seen them used the most on the Father Christmas hanger.
Yeah.
The borders. So
yeah. You can mix and match the box, can't you?
Even if you see another design that you like, you can always get the border blocks and use them for something different. So you don't have to use the way that we've intended it to be used.
And I've got another quilt underneath there that's upside down, I've just realised. So I'll quickly give it a bit of a spin, put that over the top. This is another block of the month.
And it's similar to the block. Similar to the Wonder Quilt. It's the Christmas Wonder Quilt.
Yep. So it's got lots of applique and embroidery, background quilting and everything in it.
And this
again, that's part of our sale.
A block of the month. It was a block of the week.
They're all included too, though.
Yeah, I can't remember which one it was, but anyway.
So it's part of the promotion. Yep.
And then another quilt that you've probably seen it last year if you've been following us, the Ethereal Grove quilt. That one is also included. So
it's just not here.
It's on its adventures. So we've got the Ethereal Grove, the Treasured Notions, the Wonder Quilt, and do we have these ones here?
Yeah, I know.
There's a lot.
Going to be attacked.
So this is the Zodiac quilt. So if you're into Zodiacs or know someone who is, this is a beautiful quilt. Just for everyone's information, I am an Aquarius, so very interesting.
I'm a Cancerian. I don't even know if they get along, but I think they do, Deanna. I'd hope so, because your father's an Aquarian, so there you go. Okay, and then this one
is the Oddly Traditional.
So now I don't know if there is even a top and a bottom the right way around for this one. This one's amazing. We've used our shades of grey fabric in this one.
Yeah, so the shades of grey fabric that we don't have any, I don't think we have it anymore. I think we've sold out, but Alison designed the shades of grey, and this quilt was kind of designed with that pack in mind.
But if you go online and go to the Shades of Grey design on the website, you will see photos of other ones that have been made in all
other
different
customers,
colourways. So it'll
or even if you wanted to do it in this colour, you could just purchase similar colours to this. You don't have to use that pack.
And quickly, I'll just show for any Halloween fans out there, there was some block of the weeks.
Oh yeah,
so these will be part of the sale as well.
So this is the Witchy Wares. This was the one from last year, I believe. I really love this design. I think it's got so much detail. I love this cat up here. She's made in the black glitter faux leather that we talked about before.
And what about the vampire blood?
The vampire blood. There's like a snake in a little vial, and a lot of these things have got little labels on them, so you can
customize it, personalize it.
Yeah,
to
you don't have to write these things if you find cat feathers to be offensive or
whatever.
Troll fingers. If you don't like troll fingers, you don't have to write that.
And this was another one. This is our haunted house, Halloween haunted house quilt. It's got amazing detail in it too. Whether or not you're into Halloween or not, you can appreciate, I'm sure, all the work and effort that's gone into designing and digitising this one.
I love I think it's an octopus in the shower.
And then the slime coming out of the bath or whatever that is.
And it's kind of like little, I like this because it's kind of continuous throughout the blocks. There's like little bits of slime dripping around.
Yeah, that's right. The theme.
The goo.
And coming out the door. It's like spotting things. Like there's a little mouse at the top of the stairs that I've probably never seen before.
It's I Spy.
Yeah, it's like an I Spy quilt. These little things you can fussy cut the window frames and picture frames, and you can put little other pictures in there you like. So there are lots and lots of block of the month and block of the week quilts that are on special sale at the moment.
So again, the first week of our super sweet sale is focusing on the bombs and the bows from before 2024. You'll get an automatic discount of 40%, but there is an additional promotion available for this week. You just have to go check it out on the website. So that is the end of the sweet talk. We have to announce the winner.
And we also have to just remind everybody a good way, because we have deals and happening all the time, and it's a good way to keep up to date with what's happening at Sweet Pea is to either join one of our Facebook groups, one of the sew along groups, but the main thing I would say would be the newsletter that we send out bi-weekly. So one of the newsletters will come out with competitions and the winners of competitions we've picked, and another one will come out with all the new releases and everything. Plus it has all the details of the shows we're going to be doing here at home in Australia or around the world, plus all of the deals and discounts and things that we've got. So I urge you to subscribe to the newsletter. If you scroll down to the bottom of the website page, the home page, there'll be a button there that says subscribe to newsletter, and it's so easy.
What else? Oh, I just remembered Sweet Pea Studio. I don't have a link because I only just remembered it, so I didn't ask them to put one in. But if you go to our website and you go to Help and Learn, there's a drop-down section that says Sweet Pea Studio, and it's got every single video that is a tutorial you can find there. It's got lots of tips and tricks for beginners, and intermediate people will find.
There's always something that you'll learn. There's always something.
So it's a completely free educational resource. Alison wanted to put it together just to kind of collect all of our resources and knowledge in the one area. So go check it out. There's some free designs on there available as well.
Yeah, there's a cute little zipper purse and a little coaster. So if you go to along the top of the website page, there'll be little tabs. If you just go to that, you'll find it.
So
now we've got is the last thing we've got to do is the winner.
Yes, so we're going to draw the winner. So this is for the 10
our brand new rolls that have only been out.
Rolls, not these ones, but these ones. So the winner is, funnily enough, she's just commented, Donna Lyons, you are the winner of the competition. If you could send us an email to customer.service@swpea.com, we will get
all
back
your
in
details.
touch. Yeah, we'll just confirm your address and everything, and then we'll get this sent out to you.
So we'll get Tim or James to pack it up straight away as soon as we get your email to confirm that, Donna.
Well, if they're overseas, we won't be doing that. Someone else will be doing it.
Yeah. But thank you everyone for joining us today. It's been fun. We're going to, I know I say it every time we do a live, we're going to promise to do more.
Yeah, well, we're going to try and do at least one more this month. And then just don't forget that we have all those Facebook groups that we talked about. The links are going to be available in this video.
The newsletter, subscribe to
the
the
newsletter. So there's the main group, which is just where everything is, and you'll find lots of inspiration. The Sew Along group for the Lighthouse, the KISS group for the Mandala Boxy Case, the Bag Sew Along for the Katie Clutch, the Bomb for the No Place Like Home. And then we don't have a bow one current. Well, we do have one, but there's no bow Sew Along until, I don't know, a couple months maybe. So just keep your eye out. But thank you for joining us, and we will see you again sometime
Very soon.
this month.
Bye-bye, everyone.